That video is here. Ew, no, no tea with lemon either. Standalone, I agree. California is better. Mm, debatable. There's a lot of great things about California, but is it better than Texas? Why do you think Californians are moving out to Texas? Well, now you have it, and now it's here. I know, I'm just talking mess. I was out in California for a little while. I will say that y'all's like mountains are pretty. I enjoyed the weather, except I was there for what, June gloom? Is that what y'all call it? Where it's like yucky in like the morning and in the nighttime. So that kind of like that sucked because I was really wanting to see like the sunrise over the ocean and whatnot. So Texas had, yeah, their beaches aren't the greatest. I will give them that. So for the most part, like I love California as an overall environment, like physically, geographically, but the people there were, I don't know, like just different. Like there were some nice people there, like don't get me wrong, but like I guess like as in helpful, if that makes sense. I was near like Los Angeles, Encino, like in that kind of area. So like I was at one point I had stopped on a road because I didn't realize they had Hollywood Boulevard closed off. And it was like kind of like traffic was crazy. It was just back to back. And I was, it was literally like maybe 3 minutes from Hollywood Boulevard, but it was just standstill. And there was a lady trying to get out. So I stopped and I gave some room so that she could get out, flash her lights, like, come on, come on, come on. And then she looked at me like I was crazy, like, why am I letting her out? I'm like, well, unless you want to, when are you going to get out? Right. And so I did that. And then like there's a lot of people like even when you're trying to let them out, or like there was a few people that were on like the Hollywood Boulevard wanting to get their picture taken with their star, and like they're trying to get it just right. And I was like, "You want me to take your picture?" Like, and I would offer like, or I'd see families like doing this a lot. And anytime I like would offer, I'm like, "Hey, do you want me to take your picture for you?" They were like looking at me like I was crazy. One that like offered to help, and then or like as if I was going to take their phone and run off. You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of like, I don't know. And then I was at the Santa Monica beach because I thought I was going to be able to see the sunset before it turned into nastiness, right? And the amount of homeless people is like sad. Like, I know there's a lot in San Antonio, and I mean, they're everywhere, and I hate that. But it's like you see all these people on the beach, and like I don't know their stories, right? And honestly, like real talk, I don't do like people who are asking for money, people who are on the side of the road. Like I don't do um like I don't give like money out to that kind of stuff, right? So it's I mean it is what it is. But like sometimes because of there's grifters, let's just be real, there's grifters out there. But sometimes there's like just like something on your heart, or like they need something, right? Okay, I'm not gonna just not tooting my own horn or anything like that. But I was walking onto the beach, sunset wasn't there, clouds were there, it was just yucky, no point. Okay, whatever. And like how it can go from being like warm as I'll get out during the daytime and cold at night blows my mind. Love that part, right? But then there's this guy on the beach who's just like shivering, right? And he's like trying to block the wind with this umbrella that I guess I don't know where he got it at. And I was like, you know what? I have like this giant bottle of water in my car, unopened. I'm gonna give it to him. Okay. So there's a car that's next to me. Like I'm in my little rental. Okay. And then there's this like Audi right here. And I get out of my car and I walk to him. And obviously, yes, I know you need to be careful because that's not always the safest thing to do. But I was like, excuse me, sir, like, excuse me, because there has been times like I try to help people and like they get upset because they don't want your help or they don't want you touching their stuff or they could just be on something that makes them act a certain way. Anyways, whatever. So I was like, excuse me. And I just said, do you want my water? And it's like he couldn't even barely speak. He's like, like I don't know, it just made me sad. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. There's a gas station literally right across from this little parking place that I was at. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go across the street. I'm like, surely there's like a sandwich or something. I'll give him like a Gatorade and another water, like just something. And I'm gonna take it back to him. Okay. So then I'm like walking into the gas station. I park near a pump and I'm walking in, and there's another homeless man next to the gas station, kind of like a little further away. He didn't ask for food. He didn't ask for money. He wasn't asking for anything. He was just sitting there. Right. Okay. So I go in and I was just like, God bless it. Like, really? Like, I don't know. It just made me sad. So and also, I'm not used to having like little shopping carts here in the convenience store. So I'm in the convenience store. I grabbed my Rockstar because I was wanting it for the morning, and I grabbed two waters, two Gatorades, right? And then they had like those little hot sandwiches, right? And that's what I was about to go grab. But the convenience store guy was over there, and he was just throwing everything into the trash. But then once he put it in the trash, like he poured like chemicals all over it. And in my head, I'm like, why are you pouring chemicals all over that? Like, there's a man right outside who would love that. Like, you're gonna destroy it anyways. Like, what? So that kind of like frustrated me. Anyways, like, so sometimes when my hands are full in the convenience store, I'll just set it up on the cabinet and like I'll just set it right there and I'll be like, I'll be right back. And so when I did that, he was like, there's a basket over there. He's like, that's the last thing I need you to do is you're carrying all this stuff and you drop it and then you spill it and now I have to clean it up. I was like, well, first of all, sir, like if I make a mess, I'm gonna clean it up. And he like looked at me like, and I'm like, because I made the mess. So I'm gonna not expect you to do that. So anyways, whatever. I got my basket, filled it up, and that's are you closing? And he said, no, we just closed the main doors at like 8 o'clock, and they have like a drive-through window. He said because of the fact that like the homeless are so bad. And I'm like, but like I would feel like if you have like an understanding, right? If you're gonna destroy all this stuff, like give it out. Be like, hey, I will do this for you, but you still have to respect my property or my business. I don't know, but whatever. So okay. So I got them each a sandwich. It was a cold sandwich, each water, Gatorade, and like a like little granola bar thingy bobber, right? And then I had my stuff. And then I was like, can I have like a separate bag for each? And he's like, why? And I was like, because I'm gonna give it to this guy right here. So he was like, whatever, charge me for my extra bags. So then I grabbed it and I left. And then like when I went to go give it to the man outside the store, he looked at me and he's like, is this for me? And I said, yes, sir, it's for you. And he's like, why? For what? Like I was almost as if he was expecting, I don't know, like I don't know, like some I don't know. So whatever. I just said, here, sir, and I just gave it to him and I just left. And then I went back to the beach and then I went to go give it to the other guy. And once again, the people in the Audi are just looking at me like I am just loony bin, right? I mean, I don't know. So it's like times like that, like it's on my heart, like I just want to help somebody. And I can't help everybody, right? I mean, hell, like two waters, two Gatorades. Well, it was three waters, two Gatorades, a rock star, two sandwiches, and two granolas. It was like $60 too in California. Like, that's wild. Okay. I mean, I know Texas and inflation's like everywhere, but $60? Uh-uh. No way. Ain't no way. I'm just saying, ain't no way. Hang on one second. Yeah, but okay, at the same time, I'm in Encino, right? And there was nowhere else on that. What is that? That the PCH? Is that what it's called, right? There was no really on the PCH like that I was aware of, like, where am I going to go get food at, for them. So what do you do? I mean, of course, gas stations everywhere are overpriced, but I mean, it is what it is. I had it. It's all good. I didn't even see the McDonald's on the block. Although I did see a McDonald's off of, let's see, what was it? Near Boulevard, right?